it was important for us to be able to explain where our money was going.
Exactly.
Yeah, and support local. You know, that whole underpinning is supporting local initiatives and things like that. So we wanted to direct it to them.
And how many people are getting the service at Rethink? Do you know? Any idea in Ottawa? Has it grown in the past couple of years?
I guess it will fluctuate depending.
Of course, yeah.
But you know, I've seen events where, like, you know, full house, it's packed. Most of the time they do.
Oh, you go to the events there?
Well, I've seen. I haven't gone. I just, you know, I've been told.
Okay.
But I mean, they have an executive committee that plans and all that kind of stuff. So if you have a committee, then obviously you're serving a bigger audience. We had an executive committee director, and her name escapes me right now. And she came and talked to us. I think one of our first years, and she was very, very compelling. And it was just like, wow, this is why we're doing this. And recently, Rethink has relaunched their Live, Laugh, Learn program with a video series and online resources for women. So it's expanding. So to me, I see that there's actual progress being made with what we're doing. So
that's great.
Yeah.
And so, how have you been doing? How have you seen the increase in 2 years?
We've raised $30,000 in the past 3 years.
Oh wow,
that's great.
And this is our fourth and final year, and our goal is $15,000. So we'll see how we do.
Fourth and final year?
Yeah. This is our final year.
This is our final year. Yeah, it's a lot of people are like, why? And I think you know, we'll just nip that in the bud. 4 years dedicated to one cause is, you know, a lot of time, you know, dedicated to one cause. I mean, Mallory and I both contribute and both have, you know, interests and in other causes and so on. And I think that, you know, we're at a crossroads. We're like, okay, we could do this again, or we could see if there's anything else that we can contribute to. And
kind of pass the torch on.
Pass the torch on if anybody's interested. You know, like they're more than
wonderful.
welcome.
There you go.
Yeah, it's just our lives are different now, and we just want to kind of simplify. You know,
and 4 years is a long time.
It's a long time, and our contract with Rethink is up. So we thought, well, this is kind of the natural time to say adieu.
But hopefully someone will keep it going. And
I would love to see it happen.
We're open to people connecting with us if they're interested, because it's a lot of fun.
And are you thinking you might do something else then?
In a supportive role.
Okay, so it is a lot to run your own charity.
To lead, I mean, anybody who does run a charity event, I mean, we know plenty of them.
Yeah.
I mean, it does consume your life. And, you know, that trifecta of, like, friends, family, work, when you add extracurricular, it just becomes this very interesting and difficult. And you know, I've learned pretty quickly I'm not a superwoman, but my first priority is my family.
Yeah.
So
super mom.
I try to be super mom. Can't always be super mom. So yeah, just focusing back on, you know, what's incredibly important, and that's being with my family.
No, absolutely. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll meet up with Jen from Foodie Prince, talking about everything we mentioned earlier.
Yum.
And then we will listen to one more song from Heavy Bedroom called The Well, and we'll be right back to talk about the events that Unshaven Mavens do in October. Thank you very much.
Great, thank you.
Thanks, Nick and Andrew. Well, I hope you have all recovered from your Thanksgiving feast, because this weekend is tailor-made for all you foodies out there. First up is a Byward Market Harvest. This 3-day family-friendly event is sure to be a hit. Beginning Friday evening, it's a street party at Byward Market Square from 7 to 9 p.m. There will be picnic tables, extra lighting. Businesses will be open late. There'll also be historical slideshows on roll-down doors, live music, food sampling, and a sidewalk sale. Then, on Saturday, there's a full schedule of events planned with wagon rides, children's story readings with the Ottawa Public Library, a children's activity tent, and a food and drink show from 1 to 6 p.m. featuring none other than the Canadian celebrity chef Lynn Crawford, who will be doing a demo, a talk, and book signing. On Sunday, there's even more wagon rides and children activities. Then, from 1 to 5 p.m., the ever-popular gardener, Ed Lawrence, who is a frequent guest on Ontario Today on CBC Radio 1, will be doing a book signing and giving a talk. This is the perfect chance for all you garden enthusiasts. For a complete schedule, please visit byward-market.com and click on events. Now, if you're looking though to spend time indoors, then how about checking out the latest privé event, the 613 Night Market? Billed as the city's hippest bazaar, this event will feature a number of local chefs, designers, and retail vendors at the Ottawa Convention Centre. The event goes from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. However, I do have to inform you that you can no longer buy admission tickets online, but you can still purchase them at the door for $10. Please also note that kids under 16 get in free. Now, here comes the part where the details, though, get kind of tricky. You can only buy tickets for one time slot. You can choose from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. or from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. But if you choose the first time slot, you can only go to the door to buy your tickets starting at 1 p.m. If you choose the second slot, your tickets are available starting at 7 p.m. And this is done to avoid any excessive overcrowding. All food will be priced between $1 to $5, and there will also be a cash bar for drinks. An ATM machine will definitely be on site. And though most sales will be done with cash, some of the retailers will accept payment by credit card. So for more details, go to eventbrite.ca and search for 613 Night Market. Maybe you can start your Christmas shopping early. Well, if you already have plans this weekend, but still want to have fun and support your community, then consider dining out on Tuesday, October 21st. It's the Bountiful Tables event in support of the Parkdale Food Center. Enjoy a dinner out and know that a percentage of your check is going directly to the food center. Participating restaurants are all in the Hintonburg and Wellington West neighborhoods. They include Burnt Butter, Silver Spoon, which is a new Thai restaurant, 1014, Hinton Burger, Flying Banzini, and Time and Again. Unfortunately, though, Putty Bill's is completely sold out. So for restaurant contact info and more details about the event, please visit parkdalefoodcenter.org. And that's it for today. Have a great weekend.
So much Heavy Bedroom. And so we're back with Amy Beausoleil and Mallory Bertrand from Unshaven Mavens. So a lot of the events have already gone on for Pits for Unshaven Mavens and hashtag Pits for Tits. Pits for Tits.
He's struggling with that word. It's okay.
It's a struggle.
Say it.
It's okay. It's all right.
So can you tell us about the last upcoming event as well as other ones that have occurred in the past, so people can look forward to them hopefully for next year?
And people listening that might want to take over.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hint, hint.
Well, let's see. Well, the biggest thing coming up on all our minds, I'm hoping, is the Pit Bash, which happens this year at House of Targ on October 30th, which is a Thursday.
Nice.
This is the culmination of all of our collective hair growing, which is hilarious. Or hair-larious. Oh, we're going to start with the puns now. It's great. And so what it is basically it's an open party for anybody to come and check out the spectacle. It's freaking hilarious. So we have a competition, and we award prizes to the pit boss. Pit boss is the one who raises the most money as an individual. The best pit crew is the team that raises the most amount of money. We then have the Jolie Pit, which is the nicest armpit. We have the Brad Pit, which is the manliest or most hair growth. We then have the most pitiful, which is the least amount of hair growth.
Sorry, let's step this back here.
Yes.
Before the Brad Pit, what was it?
The Jolie Pit.
Okay,
Yes.
and
There is criteria.
that's
Yeah.
what I want to know.
There's
What is the
absolutely-
criteria for the?
We have judges. We have judges who are
Yes.
usually our sponsors. We have about 5 to 6 judges, and
Okay.
Who are the judges this year? Do you know?
Yeah,
Yes.
Amy, you know.
We have Lindell Montgomery from Bose.
Okay.
We have Amber O'Toole, who is a writer for The Guardian, and who also did an experiment for 18 months where she did not shave at all, and she did a big press tour and everything. It created a big buzz, and she's kind of a personal
cool.
inspiration or the
Yeah.
campaign inspiration. We also have, and I'm drawing a blank right now, we have Ashley from Rethink as a representative from Rethink, and we have Dom Cobal from End Product, and we have likely a representative from Mustaches for Kids, who is our big brother charity. Who
Mustaches for Kids.
Mustaches for Kids, yeah. So
Kids need mustaches.
They do.
well,
They will get them.
Yes, they've been a huge success and have been going on, I think, since 2008, 2007, and have been raising money for Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Cool.
And it's been a fantastic charity. So we really did model our event after theirs.
So they have
Okay, so-
clipboards, and they have
clipboards.
criteria for each one. So the Jolie Pit is even
hair
distribution of hair.
Oh, okay. You don't want to see no
Similar,
patchy
against-
no
pits.
patchy
Yeah, no
pits,
patchy.
a nice
Shape.
symmetrical outline,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
even hair color. Like it's
Now, what if
pretty-
somebody
it's pretty
tried to
funny.
manicure this before they went in?
We have rules.
Yeah.
Okay.
We do have rules,
We do
and
have
they are
rules.
actually on the
And
website.
if there's
That's
any
awesome.
suspicion of cheating, then
Then
You're out of there.
You're
Yeah.
stripped of your title.
yeah.
Yeah. So, and I think the last one that we had, which we introduced, which is kind of hard to get people to do, is the Chia Pit. And the Chia Pit is the most amount of hair growth within the first 2 weeks. And so what you have to do, however, is submit a photo, and hopefully people are liking them and all on either Facebook or Instagram. And but a lot of people are like, I can't do this. I can't show. I can't do this. But there are some brave mavens.
We
and
encourage
Roberts
people
out
to
there.
put up their progress pit pics
Yes.
every week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's the awareness.
Yeah.
And it's getting that.
Exactly.
And every year, and except for this year, we usually have a pit stop every Friday of the month. This year we decided to simplify it and just not have any pit stops and just have the pit bash at the end, which is our big
Wonderful.
hurrah.
Which is going to be.
And what were some of
which
the
is
other
really fun.
events?
Well,
You were out at Bose. How
yeah.
was Bose?
Yeah, Bose is fantastic.
That was a lot of fun this year.
Yeah.
God, it was awesome. Just this amount of space made that event just seem even just so much bigger,
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
We approached Bose because we needed, I guess, a drink sponsor for our Pit Bash in 2011.
Yeah.
It's been a while. And they were quick to say, absolutely, yes, love it. And so we asked Steve Beauchesne to be a judge for our Pit Bash.
Yep.
And every year he's consecutively just always said yes. Unfortunately, this year he can't, but that's okay. He's a very busy man. We love him to
And
death.
he did shave his head
He
and
did
his
shave
beard
his head and
this
his
year
beard.
for us. So.
For
did.
us,
Oh,
yes.
did he?
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, yes.
I got to
He's-
see a picture of that.
That is a lot
you
of
can
fun.
check on our website.
Yeah?
We have the progress.
Yeah.
Right on.
He's the biggest trooper and one of our biggest supporters, as well as Lindell. Lindell has been a huge supporter of us, and so at Oktoberfest we kind of launched the campaign because it's our biggest fundraising of the day.
Yeah.
So as everybody knows, Oktoberfest is Bo's fundraising event for the year. They then distribute their fundraising to different charities, of which we are one of them.
And we do a lot of the fundraising at the event for the other charities. So we sell raffle tickets, and we have our shaving we have just brave souls
extravaganza.
coming up on the stage and saying, I'll shave my head, and then our MC tries to raise as much money.
Yeah.
Did you get a couple of people?
Oh, yeah.
did we ever?
Oh, yeah.
So
We raised,
Once the
we
beers
raised
are
like
flowing.
I was going to say, I bet you more people
raised like
volunteered after like
$1,200.
2
Yeah.
p.m.
Yeah.
Oh,
Our
yeah.
first year, we raised $3,000 in one day. Like,
Yeah,
just
it was insane.
people were hammered, and they were super generous.
Yeah, I think you know what? I think everybody, the mood at Oktoberfest, everybody's just so darn happy.
Yeah.
Because
To get off the bus. No.
Yeah.
they're just so happy to be there. They've done a really good job with Oktoberfest. Oktoberfest, and like I said, they've supported us every year. So so
That's a big
Oktoberfest
one.
is our launch,
Okay.
and our getting out there. This year we did a pop-up chop shop, which was we invited Salon My Place to be
Which are my stylists.
Yes,
Oh,
our
nice.
stylists, yeah,
Yes.
and to do haircuts and trims and beard trims and all sorts of things like that for donations.
Yeah, so they generously
they did
donated all that
All
to
that
us.
time and everything.